Welcome back to another episode of Boss Up, and today I'm very, very excited because I just found out that she is someone that I actually met 10 years ago when 7Volt just started in our grand launch. Honestly, like when our team first invited her is really because we see the way her content has been growing and sharing about her brand. But little did I know she's someone that, I actually have met 10 years ago, and I'm very excited to introduce Charlotte from JOI. Hi, Charlotte.
Hello. Thank you for having me today, and I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah. Maybe Charlotte, just a quick introduction. Tell us what you do.
Okay, hi, I'm Charlotte. I'm the founder of JOI. We started JOI 6 years ago. We are a homegrown personal care brand, natural personal care brand, I would say. So everything that we sell from head to toe is being manufactured by us ourselves. So we have our small scale factory, I would say, in Malacca.
Wow. Yeah, I'll just dive straight in. 10 years ago, you actually have different multiple brands as well. So maybe let's just go back to 6 years ago. Why the pivot and how did the JOI name came about?
Yeah, I would say this brand started because when I was pregnant, I wanted to find like everything you use when you're pregnant, you question about it, right?
Paraben.
Paraben.
Sorry, it's called
Paraben. Yeah, paraben.
That's the only thing I remember.
More than just that, things that you eat, things that you use, every single thing you question.
Yeah.
So I started question about products that I use, like specifically deodorant. Then because I don't want to use deodorant that contains actually antiperspirant that contains aluminium and paraben. Yeah, so there's a difference between deodorant and antiperspirant. Do you use a deodorant?
Not really.
That's why you don't know. Yeah, but you're the lucky one then.
Let's do this talk here. I know this is not a script. I can just use perfume. Not on my armpit, but perfume I can spray on my clothes, right? Okay, really educate me. Yeah.
For those, okay, everyone sweat.
Yes, body odor. I have to, but I just thought then I wear the jacket now, right? Then I just spray perfume on it.
No, don't do that.
Really?
Then you have the odor and the perfume mixed together. It will be like, ew times 10.
Okay.
Basically, there are two ways of controlling your body odor. One way is through using antiperspirant. So antiperspirant is, as what it is, antiperspire. So it stops you from sweating, so that when there's no sweat, you don't smell.
Yeah.
Deodorant is to stop you from smelling, but you can still sweat.
I see. So it's the ingredient lah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ours is a deodorant and is made using natural ingredients. And how it works is by neutralizing the bacteria that causes body odor, because sweat itself has no smell. So it's a reaction with the bacteria that creates that smell. So after you apply our deodorant, it basically the bacteria cannot survive. So without the bacteria, you won't smell.
Okay.
Then,
yeah, I will try.
Then perfume won't be so important anymore.
Okay. Yeah. But I will try. So so 6 years ago, that was the real reason that you started and you picked deodorant as the first key hero product. How do you learn to make deodorant at home?
Yeah, I've been a formulator for a long time. Yeah.
Okay, tell us a bit about that. I don't know that.
I don't have a science degree. I'm not a chemist. But it's just, I would say, on-the-job training. So we have this factory for a long time already. So back then, we build products. We create products and supply it to beauty salon. But that part of the business, we have fully stopped already. Now it's just purely focusing on JOI. So I've been formulating for a long time. So when I look into ingredients, I know what to see, what to look for, what to find. Then I realized that I actually don't need
certain ingredients or
like antiperspirant to remove the body odor. So when I realized that this formula that I created that can actually give me 100% odor free, really. I've been using deodorant since I was 17, but never even once I'm odor free. I keep using that same brand because I feel like it can mask the smell the best. But after I developed this, then I realized, it's like a life-changing moment for me.
For sure.
So I felt like if this is a life-changing for me, it can be a life-changing moment for a lot of people. So we launched with a money back guarantee. You just buy and use it, and if it doesn't suit you, if it doesn't work, just come back out. Yeah.
Wow. And then after that, then you launch into the entire skincare, head to toe. Yeah. What is the vision when you first decided to like do this? Is it really because, like obviously you shared the story like, I want to use deodorant, and then also I just found out you actually have the whole, I mean, not professionally chemist background, but you have been formulating for so long.
To be honest, I don't think there's any vision back then. It's just that I feel like I have a winning product and it's so good. I genuinely hope that this product can reach out to more people and can let more people have this life-changing moment that I feel.
Yeah. So, at what point you really know that this is it, that I want to dive right in? Like, is it I'm going to just turn up the gear a little bit? Is it like when the revenue hit 7 figures or 8 figures, or when customers, I'm sure
Yeah.
as business owners, there will come a point. I mean, I've been running 7 Volt for 10 years, and, I can go first. I remember at one point where we first hit 7 figures revenue, and I knew that, this is where I think it can grow. And then when it continued growing, I was like, okay, this is really something that I can help solve a problem. Yeah. So were there a moment running JOI that made you really like, okay, this is it. I'm gonna, like what you just mentioned just now, right? No more side hustle, please. I just want to build this.
Yeah, I think it's like the fulfilling moment. Like you feel very touched when people actually email you or leave you a message and tell you that, the life-changing moment that I mentioned. Like they realize that,
I really can live a life with no order.
yeah. They share like, for the first time, they are like they are not worrying about lifting their arms up, like let people smell, like all this feedback that we get from our customers, like make me feel that this is actually something. Yeah, that's something I can do for a long time.
So
Yeah.
tell us a bit, like where can we find JOI now? I mean, insert some ads first, before I continue.
ads first.
Yeah.
That's also our struggle sometimes. Even though we're widely available now, our products are available in Guardians, Watsons, nationwide. We, of course, online. We started as a pure online brand, and we have a kiosk at the Gardens Mall now, and then we have a new push cart coming soon.
Yeah. Why did you mention it's a struggle?
I don't know. People still because
Don't know where to find them.
Yeah,
Like the fact that I asked, right?
yeah, it is. It's also because we have a very, very wide range, but not everything is available physically. Some you can only get
You have a lot of
online.
SKUs.
Yeah.
I just.
So like people will go to, for example, they go to Watsons and then they want to find our skincare and they cannot find because skincare is in Guardian. Yeah. And then they go to Guardian, they want to find toothpaste, they cannot find toothpaste is in Watsons.
I got it. Yeah. So, what was the highest sales amount that you have achieved in a month? If you're okay to share that.
Wow. A lot. But yeah.
A
Maybe
figure? Yeah.
maybe not.
No.
yet.
Oh, okay. Like, the reason why I'm asking is because I feel like I want to link it back to why people see the founder's journey. Yeah. It's okay if you don't, I mean, don't worry, we don't have to talk about the figures, but maybe the question is more like, at one point you feel that the brand was really successful, because that was where I was leading to.
I think for me, to be honest, I don't think I'm very successful. I still think that we're very small, we're a young company, young brand, and we're still very small. And
How small is small? Everyone's small is like definitive.
yeah, okay, everyone has a
I
different.
see your content not very small, your team.
We only have about 20 of us. Yeah, so we.
How is that small?
It is small. That's including our factory side.
Oh.
It is small. I
Not
would-
okay.
But I would say that our team, I'm very lucky. Our team are very strong, and that's why we can be so lean. Yeah, because if not, it's very hard. Especially we need to handle manufacturing as well.
Yeah, because your one is really in-house, right?
Yeah, in-house.
Yeah.
From
So
A
I
to
think
Z.
so like I think the question is, at what point you knew that like the brand is growing lah? Yeah, maybe not success.
Okay,
Yeah.
growing.
Mm.
Wow, I know that we've been growing from the figures because our line is forever like this. So there's no up and down. It has been like this day one. Yeah, yeah.
So what do you think contributed to that?
When we first started, I think the only thing that help us grow is really because of the quality of our products. Our customer return rate is super high. Like I think everyone, almost like I would say more than 50% of the people
Are
who
returning
use
customers.
yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
very,
but
very
I
high.
can't actually track, like accurately, but I know it's very, very high. Then from there, we initially we started investing heavily on like meta ads and
All the ROAS lah, I got it.
yeah. But then
You realize it didn't work. You just say it.
It's not that it didn't work. It's like it works, but the ROI just doesn't make sense. Yeah. So we have to pivot
to putting your face out there, and that's why what we're talking about today. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually going there. Like, what makes you? I mean, now talking to you for a while, I think that you're a very gentle person. You don't seem like one person that is like doing this just because. So at what point you realize that I think I want to put my face out there? Because I've been, I did my homework. It's not like a 6-year thing, right?
Yeah.
Be honest with us.
Putting my face out there was never in the plan. That's never something that I wanted. I just want to, build this thing, like show the brand, showcase, our product quality and everything that we're good at, because I'm not good at content creating. We struggle. But at one point, when you say meta, it's like the ROI sucks. We really cannot keep on doing this already. Then I know we have to try something. So when we first started, we actually started. We did a lot of crazy things. People will tell you try this, try that.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but good thing about us is we are willing to try. Like, we'll try. If it doesn't work, then we'll change. I actually danced with her on the street before in Malacca, the A Famosa. We even tried that when we first started. Yeah, they just say you want.
Traction, right?
Yeah, you want the
I get it.
eyeballs, right?
Yes.
Then we realized that for what? No, these views.
Correct. I was about to let's see where she's going with that, because why dancing in A for muscle linked to people's purchasing behavior? But okay. And then
Because back then we want the
Trends,
view.
yes.
We want the view. But then we realized that this view doesn't
No
pay for the
use.
bill.
Yes,
No
you
use.
cannot pay
Yeah.
for the bill.
So there's nothing that comes back. And we change, and we change. We tried so many things. After dancing, for I think a couple of months, we realized that no, this one cannot. Then we tried street interview. We got views. Still the same. There's no traction, nothing, no growth, nothing. Then I realized that maybe we have to try something else. Then we started doing 小红书. Then we did the
really saw joy.
Yeah.
Not just
So
you, as in like the brand.
yeah. So I
So it
started
clearly
doing
works.
this.
Feedback.
Yeah. Then we get more eyeballs, and people not just see us, they see what you do.
Yeah.
Then because I know our product inside out, and I always explain, what you should do with your skin if you have this, like what you should do with or without our products. Then that actually, we actually see result from there.
Yeah. So at what point did you realize that people are no longer just following Joy, but they're following Charlotte and the Gen Z teams?
Gen Z content is actually quite recent. It only started this year. Yeah, so I sat
I
there.
really love the snack one.
The snack-
My team sent to me. Then I'm like, walao eh, you all just buy whatever you want lah. It's so yes. Then I'm like, walao, don't compare. I like for real. So look, I'm just sharing with you.
As we are doing our content, that's the 口播 content, right? The 小红书, I've been sitting there talking like
口播.
yeah, 口播 for 1.5 years almost, I think,
Yeah, and then got the I know.
without stop. But throughout that period of time, I keep telling my team, because we see other people shooting fun stuff, that showcasing the real life things that's happening, and I keep telling them like, this is our actual conversation behind the scene. Can we showcase that? I keep mentioning it, and then we were like, yeah, but we cannot find a way how to showcase it. Like, I don't know, maybe we didn't know how to start. But then there's a chance that, this early this year, then we started trying. Yeah, then it worked. I ditched the cold so fast. It's like, I'm so sick of it already.
Very real. Yeah, but so I mean, you mentioned about like doing it and then try and error, right? So, was there a moment that you really, really realized that, hey, I think this is really getting serious already? It's not. I'm not doing it for fun, like dancing A for Mozart. Like, were there I don't know, like a moment or an incident
Dancing
that
at
really,
A Famosa wasn't fun for me. It wasn't fun for her also.
yeah, like so, were there really a moment or an incident that really made you like, okay, this is like serious and it's real. People are no longer just following the brand, but they are really, knowing who
Yeah.
Charlotte is and the
Yeah.
team.
I think, now, like we always receive customers DMing us, sharing their shopping, the checkout page, and say, hi, we are here to contribute to your 500%. And then they'll send to our brand page and say, I hope you guys go to Paris, and then with their checkout page. Yeah, things like that. Then you realize that,
They are really listening.
Yeah.
They are really watching.
yeah.
They're really
Or
contributing.
they'll propose like, time to cut salary already because someone did something wrong. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, those are our tagline. Those are the things that we are actually actively saying, like in our office, in real.
Yeah. And that's why, like, customers are converting. Customers wants to be part of that story. Customer wants to feel that they are part of your journey, and that's where okay, like this is really working.
Yeah.
So currently, I mean, if you don't mind, it's not here as well. Do you run any paid marketing ads right now? You don't have to say the full truth, for 商业机密, but just generally,
Very
like,
little to none.
for real.
Real.
Wow.
Because we
What? Really? Wait, I need to 沉淀. Means you really very little to none spend on ads right now.
I would say compared to what we have been doing previously, like the monthly, ad spend, and comparing to now, I would say it's very little to none.
Wow. So can I 给你一个标题 of really Charlotte is now running marketing based on her personal branding and not spending on ads? Wow. So how do you actually, this is a bit business side. I mean, obviously I will go in, I want to interview you about the brand, right? I mean, you as a content creator also, that's why we're on Boss Up. But was there a distinctive moment that you really realized, I mean, you're the boss, you're the founder, like you really realized that, hey, I think this chunk of budget, we'll move it. Like, were there moments like that, to our audience here that are running businesses? How do you actually determine that, okay, I think it's time, instead of spending this amount, I'm going to cut it to somewhere else? And that's exactly what you did. And
Yeah.
clearly, people don't see how much you've tried. Yeah, I only see like, wow, the Gen Z, but you didn't hear she dancing. She did,
Yeah, we did a
it's-
lot.
It's that
yeah.
journey, you
Because
see.
we didn't start with content creation. Some people, I always tell my team is that I'm sorry you don't have a famous boss. So
No, you have a famous boss now. And it's all thanks to the team.
So yeah, we are actually clueless with content. We want to try, we want to dive in, but we are clueless. So all we can do is just try and error and keep trying. Yeah, and it was actually a very scary moment because I remember at one point I was telling myself, why do I want to keep paying this when the ROI just doesn't make sense? So I was so when at the time when we turned off the ads, it was actually scary. I was really worried.
I
you
can
know.
imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Because back then
Ads
that
is
is
money.
what brings
Yes,
you sales,
yes,
right?
yes.
But then it was slow for like I think couple of months. Then thank God, it picked up. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like, because of what I do, I'm obviously on the organic side. Like, I don't run paid ads, but I always tell clients that if you can have the means to do it, you do all vehicle, which means you do the paid ads, you do the organic ads, and you do the offline activation with your community. Like, that's the 一条龙 lah, right? But of course, if you ask me because of what 7 Vault do, of course, I would 我一定是提倡 organic 的，因为对我来讲 at the end of the day, it doesn't cost much to actually put your stories online. And the whole stigma about perfecting a craft or certain videos has to look certain way, those days are already gone.
But
you
it's
know?
very hard from a business point of view because paid ads, right, even though it's expensive,
It work.
it's guaranteed.
Yes, it's guaranteed.
So if your ROAS is there, it's there already.
Correct, yeah.
But organic
It's
content is like I can have like hundreds and thousands
Organic
of
content,
content,
and
but
might
without
be
with
anything.
zero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is why, of course, 商业的一个教学 is that you have to be able to do all both lah. But that's why just now I heard when you said little to none, like, how did you do that? Like, 给我们一个商业机密。
Just don't stop trying. Just try until you find something that works and then just
Keep doing it, and like obviously in your case it's like building that brand, posting the content, and I think like, you know, I'm gonna dive in a little bit about the brand, you know, Charlotte itself and the content. Like at what point, like you said this year you started this Gen Z and the team thing. I mean, I'm a business owner. Like how did that idea come about? And like how did you link Gen Zs to, like, you know, body skincare? You get what I mean? Like it's very interesting.
I don't know. I think because, as I said, I really appreciate my team. Like, be it my KL marketing team, the Gen Zs, or like be it my Malacca team, the factory side,
side,
the operation side. We are all like quite united, very strong. And I guess because when you are, you know, your relationship is very good. Like, we already know we don't really do much. We just think of like, if we want a topic, there's no script, there's nothing. Then we just put up all the cameras and then we just shoot. That's how we, like, if you want to talk about like a certain products in the
Just do it.
yeah, we just set up and it happens like very naturally. That's why I think that's the reason why I feel like our videos are more like real, because it's not scripted. This is truly how we are and how we usually talk to each other.
Yeah, and I think that's why this is what I captured just from talking to you for a while. I think you must have a certain guts lah, like to be putting yourself out there without a script, and in a way it's following a flow, right? Actually, I think, you know, if you're watching this pod today, you might be thinking like, is there a formula? You know, is that a script? You know, we always talk about content, 它可以被复制的, right? But just hearing what Charlotte is saying, I think it is really having the courage and the bravery, and that's why you keep repeating the word, like, just try it. Because
because what works for someone else might
not
not
be
work
able-
for you.
Yeah. So like, were there moments with your team, because clearly your team plays a big part in this, like that they disagree with your content direction, and like how did that process look like?
I think we were quite lucky. We see the whole thing, like our direction is quite the same, and then but I think they probably have better idea than me, if you say, because, you know, I'm not that generation.
So you're like, okay
Yeah.
lah, 我听你的.
At the beginning, we are still trying on and off different things. Even after me starting the Kobo one for the brand account, we're still doing random stuff. So they'll propose. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, this one is on trend. Can Jalan sure can do one? I'm like, I really don't get it, but you just do. I don't know. You just do. We try. One thing about me is like, I'm very willing to try new things. Yeah, it's fine. You know what's the worst? Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
没有 view 咯.
I'm already having no views. There's nothing can be worse than that already. So just do it.
No, I completely agree. I think like this is what most people fail to see when you're building a brand, whether it's a personal brand or actually a business brand. At the end of the day, if we're talking about creating content in today's era, I mean, because of what I do, I always tell my creators or even my entrepreneur friends, nowadays it's really not the amount of followers you have already. Really.
Yeah, the
Like,
algorithm has changed.
has changed.
Yeah.
And we honestly don't know. If our dear friend Mark wants to change it next year, it will change again. So, but one thing I always tell my clients or my friends or my team or even my creator friends is really, it doesn't change the fact that you're a human. And a human will know a human. Like your content, right? Like a human will know a human lah. You know, some conversations is like, wow, my office also say the same thing. You know, like then I will relate Then I will share to my friend. You know, maybe I never share to my story, but then I will contribute to your arrow. I'm like, oh, see, boss all talk the same one.
Everyone wants high KPI.
Yeah, and then the employees want high salary, do lesser. No, it's the same thing. But that's why, which is coming to like, you know, the next part of the conversation is that why aren't you afraid to bring this conversation up?
With the team?
Yeah. We don't know the team, the public. I mean, like sometimes I see your content, I'm like, yeah, that's so real. But I don't think I will post it. For real. Yeah, if we're being real. Yeah. I'm really curious because for me, I don't see, we can have a debate because I don't see a point of me posting that and then it will link to my purpose of the platform.
Like, what do you think is inappropriate that you won't post? I thought everything that I posted is just normal day in, day out. What you do.
I don't think it's inappropriate. I just
Yeah.
think it's like very, very brave. And then for me, it's like, what's the point of talking about pay cuts on my feed?
Oh, I didn't propose that. It cannot be out from me. Then I'll be in trouble. I wasn't the one saying the pay cut. It was among them. So someone did something wrong, and then the other colleagues say cut salary. So it wasn't.
That
from
was
me.
the video. That was the video that I actually shared to my friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
it
I'm
wasn't
like,
me that proposed.
okay,
but
then
since
maybe-
they proposed already, then I
No,
started
that's not
using
on the same
it.
page lah. You know, that's because when I saw it, I'm like, it doesn't sound quite appropriate if I'm like, we're gonna do a pay cut. Well, pay bash, you know. But I get what you mean lah. Yeah.
But I guess I don't know, like, because this is like, you know, our
No, because
more
obviously, I know,
together.
correct. And I feel that obviously from a content and obviously consultant perspective, I can identify as one of three things. I think number one is really the realness. I think people know what's real these days. Let's be honest. Yeah. And number two is clearly the community. So it's like let's say I am a business owner, the community ma. Then I will know that I relate, right? It's like the hidden OS, right?
To answer your question now, I know why I can like put it up like so confidently, like without worrying, getting myself into any trouble because it never happened. It's just like teasing you.
Yeah.
Like if it actually
really
happened, then I don't think I'll dare to post. Yeah. So
And I
because
think it's also like I really like the fact that it's from the team. Yeah. So it's really not from you.
and if it happens, I don't think the next video you can see anyone smiling already.
Correct. And no, but I feel like, you know, if you want to go even deeper, let's say it really happened and the team even say like it's okay. Because this is what responsibility looks like. You know, I mean scripting it lah, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like if I'm the customer, if I come back to customer, right, I will buy. I really will.
Yeah.
Hey, don't cut their salary. I'll buy 10. You get what I mean? Mother's Day coming, I'll buy 20. Like,
Yeah.
you get what I mean?
We don't get that, but we do get people supporting our 500% and Paris trip.
Yeah.
But
It's like the
Yeah.
Kana Curry House lah.
yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen the Kana Curry House? That like, you know Kana Curry House, right? The mama. Okay, go and check them out. The what do you call them? The work like the Leng Zai
Yeah,
Indian man. He hold there and he's like, if this post get 1 million view, I get to go home. Everybody liked. And then I think then the admin already know it works. And then got one more video. It's got video already now. No more photo. The video is like, he clearly don't know the name one. Michelle Yo, Said Sadiq, all the important people. If you can like this post, my boss say I can get something. Then really got people comment. But it's very funny because you clearly know he doesn't know what he is saying, and you clearly know it's done by the social media team. And it's very interesting because even if you read the comments, everybody was saying that which social media team is this? Like, keep it up.
Yeah.
We want to wait for part 3.
Yeah.
So it's very funny lah. But I know the founder. It's a very young guy, second generation.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think it must be from him lah. Because I saw like some of the posts. I think some people tagged him. It's like, wow, good job, bro, your team.
Yeah.
Like they tagged the owner. Yeah. So I think last part is more about like, what's your take? Do you encourage people to build their brand online, regardless of what they're doing?
Definitely. Like, who is gonna spend on print ads now if it is not online? Where? Right? Everyone is like glued to the phone from 8 to 80. Everyone.
8 to 80?
Even younger.
Yeah, no, the 80s especially. You go to kopitiam, ah.
Yeah, yeah. So, if it is not online, not social media, then what?
So, what's the one thing, to our audience that they don't see behind a viral brand?
Wow, the hard work. When I first started, 10 years ago, Gacha Gacha is not the first one that I did actually. Yeah, I have a lot of side hustles. I'm a hustler.
But now no more.
Yeah,
I want to
now-
build joy only.
I still feel that I'm a hustler. No other way than hard work. I wanna say, when I first started doing things online, right? Last time e-commerce wasn't even a thing. And then people were like, oh, you good lah, you do e-commerce, your time is like free, you can do things like whenever you want, wherever you want. In my mind, it's like, that's not true, man. Come on. I'm stuck there wrapping every single parcel, and then when you are small, you don't get courier company to come and pick up. You have to personally go drop off some more.
Now it's so convenient. They
Right?
come to your doorstep. Last time is you have to drive one, then you have to line up, take number, and then write the thing there. Yeah.
So I think there's no other way than hard work. Just the daily grind.
Yeah. So if one day, will there come one day that you stop showing yourself and your team?
I don't know. At this point, as I said, I will see where this leads, and then we will see how it goes.
We'll figure out when
Right?
it comes.
Because you won't know, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road, how the environment will be, what kind of things that people like to see, right? People might be getting sick of all the founders already.
Yeah.
Like
I'm sure.
last time,
It's
when
no
you-
one watch Founder One. Last
Right?
time is we want to watch
KOL,
pe-
pretty face.
people. We want to watch people that has lifestyle, can drink
Yeah.
coffee,
Yeah.
fashion, OOTD.
So now this
now
are
people want to know the process behind it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
you're right.
One day people might get sick of, I don't want to know what's behind the scene.
tell me everything.
Yeah, exactly. So they might, I don't know, they might want to see something else. So hopefully by then we still know what is the something else that they want to see, and we will. Yeah.
So, say someone really wants to start a brand right now, whether they are at that point of 6 years ago or now, right, growing a steady team with your own factory, what will be the top 2 things that they must do?
For me personally, I think the first thing that's most importantly, you have to get it right is your product. It has to be the best quality, be it whatever, is skincare, a bag, or
Outfit, whatever.
anything. It has to be the best. Yeah. If not, as you have no chance. You can have very, very good marketing, you don't have good product. You can have, one-time sale, then that's it. But if you want recurrent revenue, product, that's the core, that's in your heart. Inside, what's the most important thing that can let you stay afloat?
Number 2?
Then of course you have to have strong marketing.
6十的脸
Yeah, because if you have a very good product,
and nobody knows.
nobody knows you, they don't see you, they can't find you, they don't even know you existed. So how do they buy it? So that's the 2 main thing that's
Like a good product and obviously marketing, right? So if someone were to really start from scratch, what are some of the advice that you will tell them? Say, okay, I want to be like Charlotte.
you have to have a strong heart. 心脏要够强大.
Can you elaborate, ma?
There'll be so many ups and downs, it will definitely be like a roller coaster ride, and you have to be ready for all your challenges, be ready to put in your hard work. Sometimes you're so tired already, you just wish that you can collapse, but you can't. I always tell them that I feel like I'm at that point is I can 可以死不可以断. Because when you're gone, that's it. Nothing.
狗是
I cannot break. If I break, then
I'm not dead yet.
yeah, there's still so many things waiting. It'll pile up,
Because once you recover, you still have to
Yeah,
go
then
step up.
it'll come and
So funny. No, I relate. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah. And I think like I relate to that a lot because I think people see, I mean, even me, right? I was, doing my homework, studying the content, and I was like, wow, so nice. I want to try your, I mean, to be fair, I've never tried your product, but I'm like, wow, I want to try it. Like just for fun. I want to contribute. Actually, you're right. Actually, I do feel I want to contribute. Like, see one day they will print screen my name or something. Like for real, like 我要出现 then 你可以 like, 我今天有个 customer, you get what I mean? Like it has that consumer relation there, right? But I mean, as a business owner, I just knew 它一定不是 all rainbows 的. So were there maybe one lessons, maybe in running a business or building your brand, that you really felt it was not that nice or like painful even, that you wish that no one has to go through that?
Plenty. But so much that I don't even know which one is the most painful one. But it didn't, like nothing really like stick with me for a long time. Like I will let them go so fast that, it doesn't linger around and affect my mood. But of course, I'll remember those lessons and make sure that I don't, repeat these. Yeah, that's why I say a strong heart. Because if not, like, I'm pretty sure all the bosses are, if they're not strong, they're mental. They're going to have depression.
A lot of depression.
Exactly.
For real. Like the day I can definitely say this. I went to Timothy Tia's masterclass. He brought in Mami CEO, third generation. Both of them are sitting there talking about the depression. Like for real.
And I think...
But they recovered lah. But yeah.
I think
cannot sleep. And then they have heart palpitation.
Make it worse because at one point, I was also feeling like a lot of stress because when you look at, at social media, you see, other people are doing so well.
I know now it's changing. You look at our dear Coco Dry, Kim. Yeah, we can cut this in, like we're friends. Like I look at her, I'm like, wow, strong heart. Do you go and read the comments? Like she literally asked people, give it to me.
Which is good.
Which is brave. Like,
because that's the only way
she
that
can fix it.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm so proud of her. Like for real. Like when I read it, right, my husband runs a head spa too. I asked my husband, you dare or not? My husband straight said, I don't dare.
Yeah, it's very brave lah.
She's very brave. Like, and now, I mean, I can tell her content already lah. Now she's replying one by one. So good. Yeah. So like now her series is like, that day, who said this? We're fixing it. That day, who, and then she print screen, So I'm like, no, for real. I want to clap for her. Like, Kim, this is for you. Yeah.
It is very hard to put yourself up there and inviting, come just scold me. Like all the bad experiences you have with my shop. It is, like what you said, I think very, very brave.
Yeah. So, were there an incident that you can share that you feel that like, 各位请不要犯下这个错误?
I don't know.
I can share one first. I think like, because I'm talking to you, I'm also reflecting. I think it's during my very early days. I was just a young girl lah, right? I mean, you came to my grand launch. I mean, I was only 25 that time. I was very excited with what I do. Like, I still very much love what I do. But clearly, I think now after 10 years, more matured lah. 给这个世界摧残了一点，懂吗？人生的真相已经有时候被摧残。
人生的历练。
对。Yeah. So, I remember that time, like early days, right? I got so excited, and all I was chonging for was the top line revenue. I actually did not read line by line. 我就大概一个概念 OK 我们 hit 到这个 target client 签了这个 deal 50千30千100千耶加起来200千这个月 that time is a lot way 200千一个月 cost 啦 delivery 啦 event 啦我没有看 then I remember and then 你还很新嘛 I think that time my company only like 3 staff so it's okay one and then 我自己的 salary 我记得我才给我自己5000块 because not every day you got 200k 嘛 right that time so I remember it came to I think don't know what year I had a investor like interested lah well, I didn't take lah 他们也不要 okay but I was like wow you're investor oh my god I'm a big girl now you know 我才可能26岁 I think 1 year in it was a Korean company then they want to do what DD I was like what is that due diligence right then he started asking all my numbers so obviously I have an accountant so 我就 send 咯我还以为我很 proud 吗因为那个时候我才做1年就1个 million 了你知道吗 that time 哎呦我很厉害嘞26岁 Then when he saw, wow, he questioned me. Wow, I can still remember the pain. I didn't cry, of course, but I was like, 怎么他讲的东西我不懂的 that he was and apparently I mean obviously now I know just give me a P&L balance sheet cash flow I know entirely your business model for real right but back then I don't know ma how I know 我以为那个 P&L 是因为要出 invoice 要 collect 不了吗真的 so I think like I mean obviously now no excuse lah with AI and all that so many content that's teaching us how to run business but the truth is really when I first started I really don't know I just know I need sales ma and I need to have the bank balance in the bank that's it 结果我没有看 line by line and it was so painful but obviously on hindsight looking back it was a good thing that I learned that as my first year then but also not good lor then after that I also become very scared then after that my second year to my fourth year I was very conservative so it's also not good so then I also realized that at my fifth year I could have grew way faster but I was actually functioning from fear 我不敢花钱 yeah so I don't dare to hire I don't dare to fire I don't dare so looking back now I think actually as a business owner obviously fear is one thing but you really have to know your numbers like to the dot even if you don't know how to you have to read line by line because every digit actually matters
It does.
yeah
It does.
so that's my talking about it until today I still always feel like 我第一年
But that's a you're so young. But I think back then when I was 26, I probably wouldn't know about all this
no,
also.
but nowadays people so king okay you see all the content creator 23 reading P&Ls I mean obviously you know it's scripted ChatGPT lah but it's still like no, this company making a lot of content like that these days right do you see it like those content creators is like this is 沾别人的光啊 like 讲人家的 P&L 讲他赚多少但我看啊有一个 post 啊我不要讲谁啊那个 owner comment even I didn't know about my company so much damn funny I'm not gonna mention names okay back to you tell us one that you remember so that you know our audience if they are listening you know they don't have to go through that lah
I think maybe I'm a very careful person. Everything is like a calculated risk, or maybe my heart is like 真的是 too strong already. There's nothing that's so painful until like I'll remember for so long. Like for me, yeah, everything is a calculated risk. Like no matter what I do, even if I fail, I'll still be fine. That's how I function. Like
how do we get there how do we get to the point where like even if I fail nothing else
yeah, it's not gonna affect my
how do we get there like to our audience
wow.
cannot leh sometimes I affected leh
Is it?
yeah
I will not
I
let
will
anything
blame myself
No, I would not let anything like pass like overnight.
Okay lah that one also I have lah like there's a bounce rate but how do you train that were you always like that
I think because I'm a very, very positive person. Like really that was
没有啦做老板应该没有一点 optimism 不能的啦讲真的
yeah,
I
yeah.
honestly feel so
Yeah.
I feel like shit hits the fan so often if you don't know how to cycle yourself with hope and positivity it's tough
I
because I
even feel
interviewed
like
so many entrepreneurs
everyone is like that, right?
everyone has a little cuckoo positivity right. 不会死的我们不会死的我们不会死的我就来你就是要死了吗不会死的再
You
来一个
look
吧
at obstacle and challenges as one of your opportunity.
Yeah, we will cycle ourselves lor. This crisis is good for me. This is an opportunity to grow.
Exactly. I can so relate because that's actually how my mind works. Like anything big or small that happens, like oh okay. Then after I solve this, after this one, it's like I'll be stronger. I'll be even better, stronger. Like maybe we're trying to cycle
I think
ourselves.
so. No, for real, no. I interview so many entrepreneurs. Until 这个 part 他们一定笑啊，因为他就讲 like I must be my biggest cheerleader 啊。Like you cannot expect your customers to cheer you 吧
Yeah.
You cannot expect your team is looking at you for motivation.
Now, there's one thing that made me couldn't sleep for 2 nights. More than my usual one night.
Tell us.
So we have this stuff that's been with us for many, many years. So at that point that we say goodbye to her, it was like 16 or 18 years, something like that. Yeah. When I found out the things that she did, oh my God, I have to let her go. And then, I couldn't sleep for 2 nights. Because, after so many years, this person is like basically a family already. Because I feel that we function like a family, because like my mom will go to the market, buy fish very fresh, right? We'll go and bring one more for her to bring home. Like the fresh one, like then you can, basically family already. So when I found the things that she did behind me, I was like, wow. It was a real pain.
Yeah. And I think like what makes you still choose to open your heart? And
Because that's just her. That's not everyone, right?
yeah. No. How did you cure from that after 2 nights?
Like what you said.
This must be teaching me something.
But I don't know. Like I treat like everyone on my stuff, like even like my Gen Zs.
Yeah. I can tell.
I'm-
You're like so funny.
I'm just realistic.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell
I
them.
really like the way. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
I'll tell them that. Of course, I know that you're not going to be with me forever, right? Maybe, somewhere, some point down the road, you have better opportunities, or you get sick of me already.
I always say that it's okay lah. Don't need to work so long. No one's stay with you forever. But at least while you're here, make something out for yourself.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Like when you want to go, please, like, don't leave me hanging. At least find someone, take over, hand over properly.
So cute.
I won't die. Because when you have a small
yeah.
team, you miss one hand, then you're like, okay, you already.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I totally
You lost
agree.
one hand, okay.
Yeah, and I feel like at the end of the day, actually, it's really connection and our heart lah. I really agree on that, because at the end of the day, I really like what I was trying to ask you about the opening heart again, because I feel sometimes as leaders, as owners, it's really sometimes I feel people probably forgotten that we're also a human. Like we also have feelings.
Yeah.
And like just because I'm the boss
Yeah.
doesn't mean that I'm any different than you.
Yeah.
And I think but it is true that journey, I think we learn, and of course we just have to keep having some cuckoo positivity and keep going. Yeah, so as we end the pod, I think maybe, finish this sentence from me to our audience. If you want to boss up, you need to
Have a strong heart.
Yeah, thank you so much, Charlotte. I think I really want to thank your time and being so honest with us. Maybe just one 小广告 lah. If really people want to look for joy, where would you direct them to?
Oh, easy. Just go online. You'll see everything there. Our website is www.shopjoy.com.
Okay. Thank you, Charlotte. Thank you, everybody. See you guys in the next one. Thank you, everybody. But I was saying thank you to my team behind the camera. All right. Thank you, Charlotte. See you guys in the next one. Go ahead. Follow Shop Joy. Follow Charlotte. Tell us who do you want to see next. Bye.